Welcome to Rex Living, where everyday life gets a little more beautiful. So today we're going to start planting the first set of annuals in the front garden. And you know, I'm super excited about this. You probably saw the video that I put out previously talking about the design, where we went through the different options with AI to see if we were going to do monochromatic, or if we're going to do color explosion, or maybe a little bit of a hybrid. So I'm excited today to get started with the first set of plants that are going in. We're going to do some right now. I'm going to finish up next weekend. So this will be a little bit of a two-parter where you'll see me load in some of these plants today and then also next weekend. But I'm super excited, and let's get started. Looking at the plants, I'll describe to you what I've got here to go in first, and then we'll go from there. So you'll see the first thing we have here is some purple fountain grass, and this is great to add some texture and some depth of color. I'm super excited about getting that in there. We've got some purple petunias, so these are great. They grow fantastic in our garden. They grow really big and spread, and it's nice, nice color. We've got some salvia here. They call it blue, but it's clearly purple. And that usually grows pretty well here. We've got some salvia that is actually perennial that should be coming back up as well. Here we have some pink Gara. It's a very pretty texture. It's one of my favorite plants just because it's got this deep dark red stem with the pink flower, and it's just really nice texture. We've got some pink dianthus here, which again provides a nice little texture. It looks almost like a paintbrush. It's got that fuzzy flower. Moving over here, we've got our begonias. Those are nice because they've got that nice deep rich color, and they have a different texture to them because they're a little bit more succulent looking in a way. We've got some violas here. Back here we've got an evening primrose. That's actually a perennial, so I'm going to be planting that in the garden as well. We've got some wave petunias. Those are awesome because they'll spread. Here we've got some angelonia. It's got an interesting leaf texture and of course a beautiful flower on top. It's got that upright flower that I love. This is an interesting one. I've never used this before, but we're going to give it a go. This is Duranta. This variety is called Cuban Gold, but I like the chartreuse color to give a little bit of that freshness to the flower bed. Moving this way, we've got our caladiums. They're beautiful, nice pink caladiums. Back here, tucked behind everything, you can see our little coleus. This variety is called, let's see, Burgundy Wedding Train. So these usually get pretty big in my garden, so if I keep the deer away from them, they should grow pretty big. And of course, we've got our purple heart here, which grows really well in the garden. So as you can see, overall, I think you can guess which scheme I went with. The purple and pink scheme. So now we plant. Stop planting your flowers in clumps. It's giving business park landscaper for real. Instead, spread them out. Take one color and repeat it in a few spots so your eye moves throughout the bed. Same with texture. Don't pile all the soft, fluffy plants in one area and all the spiky ones in another. Mix them throughout so it feels layered and intentional. It's a small shift, but it's the difference between random planting and a garden that actually looks designed. Well, that wraps up part one of the annual installation, and next weekend we're going to add a few more plants in just to fill in some gaps, but I'll show you the final product here in just a minute as soon as the sprinklers are done going. And yeah, I'm super excited. Everything looks great. It's all going to fill in wonderfully, and stay tuned for part two of the installation that we will install next week. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, this is the final look for now. Next week, we'll come back and fill in a few gaps once everything settles in. And yeah, it may not look like much yet. A little sparse. That's intentional. We left space for things to actually grow. Last year, I overplanted, packed everything in. By mid-season, it was a tangled mess. Nothing stood out, nothing could breathe. This time, we're editing, giving each plant room, letting the textures and the shapes do their thing. So trust the gaps. It may look quiet now, but it's setting up for something really good. I almost forgot the most important part, which is once the sprinklers are done going, definitely spray it down with deer repellent. The deer are brutal here. They will just eat everything up. They've already gotten the tops of my geraniums I planted last weekend. So yeah, don't forget to do that part. See you soon.